So we're gonna be doing a rogue trader campaign. We're gonna do Dogmatic for our lineup, which I have not done before. I played this on the PlayStation 5, played an Iconoclast. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay, by sending games textbook reports. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did read all that. Make of the mantle of the road trader, scout an ancient dynasty, and all that good jazz. I'm gonna try building a officer off of a build suggestion I've found. See how it goes. See what we get. We're gonna go with normal difficulty, I guess. Can't remember what I played at before. Enemy unit dodge modifier. Have cover units. See what the difference is. Max duration for hard crowd control effects on party number. Oh my god, that's creepy. Yeah, you can do this shit to me all day long. Skill test difficulty modifier. Enemy wounds modifier. We're gonna see how it goes. I think I played on story mode last time. Figure it out. Just play on normal. It ought to be entertaining. Does seem to make it a little more unfair. Alright. Full cover hit bonus 0. Damn. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna play on normal. Alright, we're gonna now pick who we want to be. So there's an operative, a warrior. So they have some kind of like already picked out guys for you to kind of look at and maybe go with. I'm not going to use any of those. We're going to try custom character. Custom portraits, no. Pick us somebody. We're wanting to play an officer. That's what we're going to go with. You look a little bit like an officer. I played that one before because I played a psyker. I'll go ahead and say this right now. I will not play a psyker again. I was very disappointed by that. There's much better characters. Oh, that's a really great. Oh, that's a good Dogmatic one. Oh, I kind of like that, but I'm not going to use chainswords. It looks more like an iconoclast. You look like a heretic. You'll make a good officer. So let's go with that. Alright. So everything says go with Hive World. It's going to give me Fellowship Agility. I will lose a point to Willpower, but that's okay. So that... There's a strength in numbers feature, which is a pretty sizable buff to resolve. Just to build a meter for special abilities and certain weapons. Alright, so we're going to go with that. Strength in numbers. Okay, make that work. We'll make that work. Alright, so we're going to go with the Hive World to start with. And we're going to go with Origin as a noble, which is what everything says to do. It's be coercion, persuasion, fellowship, and intelligence, and the whole idea is to be able to pass skill checks with this character. Noble sign will only become their servant until the end of combat. Not nobles. Seriously, plus one all characteristics till the start of the next noble's turn. Anytime the servant attacks a target that the noble dealt damage to last turn, the servant gains critical hit chance. Only used once per combat. Okay, go with that. Apex of Brilliance. Starting with best talents. It doesn't tell me. Ooh, not telling me what to go with. Persuasion. So it tells me what they're kind of suggesting is pick it as a noble and figure out where to go from there. Apex of Brilliance. I want to get. What do I want to take here? I wonder how outdated this guide I'm using is. It may be prior to one of the updates. Oh yeah, this was 4 months ago. Ooh, I'm in for a treat. Yep. From here, I'm on my own. It already begins. It all began to fall apart. Alright. Focus on increasing fellowship as much as possible. As provides most to persuasion and coercion. We're gonna go with Apex of Brilliance for now. Minus lore. I'm gonna take carouse. From what I remember is the Navy officer who works with you is really good at carouse. So we're making a officer build. Is going to be the goal. And I think we go to Master Tactician from there. So we go with this. Next. Characteristics. And now we can buff ourselves. Alright, so ballistic skill, weapon skill. Let's give ourselves a couple points of ballistic skill because range combat is kind of the thing in this. Agility 35, intelligence 35, perception 30, willpower. Let's get it bumped back up a little bit. Fellowship, let's give it the last. This is going to help us out with our other stuff. Persuasion, coercion, and conquers. And we're the leader here, right? So we want to be the leader and stay the leader. I only get the sword class frigate because I did not. What do they got here? It's Unforgiven. No. Daring Destiny. Destiny Hunter. Mercy of the Stars. Oh, that sounds like a good dogmatic name right there. Something freaking stupidly mean. Alright, and we'll still stay Eminok. You serve me, voice command. Crowds, not the greatest, but life goes on. So it looks like everything we want to do is going to be focused on fellowship. And after that, we want a bonus buff ballistic skill and then willpower. So, let's go from here. We'll play through at least part of the little pre-run. We might play a little more. I don't really know yet. I haven't decided how far I want to get with this tonight. Press any key. Let's keep going. We are in the upper decks. Ah, yes. The iconography of Warhammer 40k. Always entertaining. Little servant skulls. Gotta love them. I mean, who doesn't like a decapitated head flying around their home? Ah, here comes the trader of all traders. Hello,
An excellent
Conrad.
place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Yes, yes, it is. So we're gonna be dogmatic. So we want to talk like we're dogmatic. Frankly, truly awe-inspiring.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their very life for the master of humanity.
Why, yes, it is, because we are his ever-loving slaves.
Allow me to introduce
Get over it,
myself.
buddy.
Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
You may call me.
My deepest respects to you, Your Grace. A noble of the Imperium. It's been a long time since Providence last brought such eminent guests aboard this vessel.
Why, yes. Yes, it has. Because I'm better than you, motherfucker.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor. There is, and you will meet him soon enough.
Oh, let's go. Let us address
But
this.
of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that the Lord's Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Well, then let us. Okay.
I'll lay claim to the
Wow,
stars.
this is so much easier with a mouse than it was with the controller. Hold tab, see shit what I can look at. Let's go take a look at the vid screen, shall we? That's trippy. Oh yeah.
A new challenge
So
for
there's
me.
sign shit's going wrong already. What do we got here?
Follow my lead.
I am getting hungry. I'm probably gonna have to stop and do some food here in a minute. Trying to eat a little bit healthier.
Von Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Oh yes. But then everything goes nuts.
What's happening?
Not the servitors. Anything but the servitors. Stupid fucking servitors. Yeah. You have been ambushed. To survive the ground, you will have to face enemies, all kinds, and fight for your life all the flippin' time. That's not an unheard of thing. Alright, so start the battle, because I can't really do anything. Wow, that guy was fucking awful. Yeah, you deserve to die, buddy. I'm glad to see it killed you. And you. Fuck you both. Joint analysis. Turn base. Take place on a grid. The points, yep. So we got movement and we got that. What did they give me for a weapon? A stub revolver? Oh, fuck my life. It's like they want me to die. What are my abilities? You serve me. And voice of command. Push this one around. So we're going to use that
All
on
too easy.
Kunrid. We're going to use voice of command on him. And then we'll move up.
My tactics are flawless.
Now we will use... Okay, yeah, I know what action points are, buddy. Know how it works. Voice of
Already
command. Now... I can shoot. Got it. I'm ready to end. How do I shoot? I want to shoot.
Suits my purposes.
You only get one shot, because, whew, I am spent. So tiring to do that. And turn. Well, at least you hit him. That's what voice command did for me. Now it's gonna come over here and poke him, and probably poke me. You're not helping. Attack of opportunity, characters. Which is fucking great. Gotta get away from this dick. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. That didn't help. Well, at least I shot him twice. This dude over here is... Use a med kit to heal myself. I don't have any fucking med kits, you dingus. Oh, yeah, he shot him. Yeah, you're gonna come over here and kill this dickhead. Are you gonna attack? You are worthless, dude. You know, I'm gonna run over here and
Let's see how they
let it kill
respond to
you.
this.
And I missed. Because you're all idiots. Yeah. Still can't use anything on him. Yeah, come fucking kill him. It'd be kind of nice if he died early in the game. He's like immortal. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. It won't let me kill him. Oh, very good.
I shall not fear.
Nope.
Nothing I can't do.
Still can't hit his ass. Yeah, just keep attacking him. Wow. This fight has become way dumber than it was in the first time I did it, I can swear.
Losing me was
Yeah,
your
I got it.
biggest mistake.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident.
Yeah.
Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack,
It might be a deliberate
it
attack.
should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Yeah, we'll see what it is. Not real sure. We'll find out though. Alright, now. Hey, look, people showed up.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform come on your own?
Yeah, I'll be
It is just at
fine.
the end of this corridor.
All right. Walk over to a random spot, and the game autosaves. How nice of you. Map by using the map to M to orient yourself. So it looks like I'm going that way. Can I loot anybody? Normally I can loot. I like looting. A tarantula. Love that there's a Lehman Russ just chilling.
Victory awaits. It's about time.
There we go. And there's the Lady
That is
Theodore.
simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronus expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Well, let's see here. What would be the most dogmatic thing to do? These spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. Xeno worship. There are ways to confirm whether it's witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers. Heresy. Have to use. Let's talk about warp.
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
This year I give a straight answer. That's a true statement. You know what? I'm a noble. Fuck you. Don't
Well,
talk.
I
Don't.
find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
That's right. Why is he doing that? Fucking asshole.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Bye, Edelthred. See you later while you're dying.
So, why are you here? Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel.
The Warren of Trade is
Mine
pretty
is the
fucking
honor
cool.
to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
I am
And
ready.
yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
Well, we'll find out, bitch.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have
Aww.
no need for sycophants.
But I'm
I will draw my
dogmatic.
conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Okay, we can play that game. Alright.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. The Rycad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rycad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Outstanding. The riffraff have arrived.
Feel my wrath!
Let the blood flow!
Alright. Return to split on the left side of the screen. The character at the very bottom goes first, and the one above them, and so on. Alright. Theodora's got 205 fucking hit points. I never noticed that. Let's get rocking.
Don't touch me!
Reduced to dust.
Now, Abelard has abilities right now that he doesn't have when I get to use him.
Death to non-believers!
Just a minor setback.
Death to the weak!
Missed. Alright, now let's get in some cover. Oh, I can't shoot if I get in that cover, though. Alright, so let's start by... Who can I use that on?
Not a problem for me.
Take that, bitch. You're mine now.
I don't have time for this.
You, or you, and you're out of range. Alright, let's go to there.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
And let's shoot this motherfucker in the head. There we go. Got one. Got it. Keep killing. And that's all we can really do. Spend our turn.
I bring ruin!
I serve the ruinous powers!
That cover really isn't helping me.
Out of my way!
I am your doom! No mercy for
Nice.
Ah!
Duty go hand in hand. Weapon at the ready. Death to the heretics.
Jesus. That melt is
Chaos
brutal.
guides me.
Yeah. Chaos guides you. Good to know. Let's move that map around a little bit. Okay. Received a temporary positive from an ally. Enhance your characters. Hover your cursor over the characters next to the character portrait. So, at action points, kill them. till the end of combat. That's nice. I'll take that.
Forge ahead!
And now we will shoot.
Nothing I can.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
Morse, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Yeah, fuck them Horsons.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
What are your
Mort has
orders?
gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Can do. Game auto
I'll lay
save.
claim to the stars.
Okay. Cannot pick anything up. Nope. No loot yet. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. And I guess we're going this way.
A new challenge for me.
There we go.
None shall stand in my way.
I like how they're just sitting here shooting at each other. Can't do anything about that. That's their fight. Good job, Mort. Shots from off screen.
Ah, thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Puma? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
Continue. What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Execute the
First, we have
traitors.
to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain, Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Ethelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Ethelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Ethelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Then move out! Mort, come.
And we're going, and then I'm ambushed.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you will. Lady Theodora.
Yeah, because he's a dick. And they're gonna drag me up. Alright, we've made it to the point where we're about to go and get the warrant of trade. Man, I can't save here. Oh, they're trying to wake me up now. Look how they kick me.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the warrant chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
Oh, let's call him Grok shit. I like that.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench, Fon Valencius, watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Sure you will. Ooh. There we go.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes. Yes, I do require assistance. Excellent.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
And guns.
Well, there is still another way.
Check the water chamber. By right of blood.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Make sure I can't loot any of these motherfuckers yet. Nope. This thing's fucking cool as shit. This is cool to see this massive script.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Victory awaits.
Okay, I have 2 injuries.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you? Preserve me! What is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor! I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
No, I doubt we can. We got shit to do.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Okay. Okay.
Your seneschal is always there for you. Let me help.
I stand in recognition.
Alright, are you gonna do it?
Let's patch you up.
Thank you. Now where were we?
Oh my god, you're useless.
Let me help.
There
Back
we
into the fray.
go. Fewer places. Alright, now.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Let's see here. Weapons. Let's get you some guns, bitch. Okay, you can't use that, so we'll give it to you. I got it. Yeah, got it. Okay. Sorting. Newest, oldest. Alright. Let's give you a body glove. Give you some armor. What the fuck? Put the goddamn pistol in
That
your
is a
hand.
noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared. The lower decks are teeming with heretics, instigating the rabble to revolt.
Alright.
But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Alright.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum. And that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all... Come.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her...
Alright. Oh my god. I didn't even get to put my sword on.
See you terminated.
Tactical phase. Alright. Let's spin this around a little bit so we get a better image on them. Yeah, let's get you over here. You're going to be charging in. And you going to be over here working on them on this side. Start the battle.
Death to non-believers! Death to the weak!
Yep. Alright, so... Actually, I should have kind of stayed in the middle here. Because I got to be able to use my abilities on this dickhead. You serve me.
Nothing I can't do.
Alright, burst. Let's fucking fire. Didn't do any good there. That sucked.
I serve the ruinous powers!
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yeah, keep dodging. He's got cleave. That's what we want. So we're gonna step to right there and fucking cut these assholes in half. And then charge.
Someone else can do this.
Oh no, bullshit. You can do this,
At your
motherfucker.
beck and call.
Good job. And then brace for
Victory is
impact.
imminent.
Such is the will of chaos.
Oh no, they hit me.
Out of my way!
My ears are ringing.
Chaos guides me!
You'll regret this.
Okay. So let's fucking put a bullet in this one. Good job. Can't issue that to them again this round.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Good job. And then kill this
I
one
will
too.
do my duty. One fewer target.
Very good. Alright, and we both leveled up. That's always good.
We must act.
Uh-huh. Let's put this fucking sword in your hand. You wouldn't let me do before. Let's see here. Now I need to level up. We can loot now. Collect all. Inventory. A whole bunch more swords. Las pistol versus the stub revolver. Revolver's better. Las weapon's harder to dodge. So info. Yeah. 7 to 11. 6 to 8. Yeah. Stick with the pistol for now. How do I level up? Did I miss that? Or no, it's over here. Inventory, character, journal. Character. Here we go. Alright, so now we get to get a new skill. So, what we were doing is we need to work on persuasion. What's my commerce? It's 10. Coercion. So, we're going to go with persuasion. That's something we were supposed to work on. And that's what we got. Oh, no, I want to confirm that. Apply. There we go. Your turn. So, your athletics is what I've used a lot. I've used your carouse a lot. Athletics will be useful to me. Medicae. Let's see here. What does the internet say I should use for him? Because I have used this guy before. Alibrad. They think I should give him Medicae initially to kind of start using him because he's basically my first healer. And we'll apply that. That'll work. Alright. And that's all we got for that. That got us kind of... We're to the point where we now have our first guy.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Formation. There we go.
It's about time. We shall prevail.
Alright. Alright. So we know how it works. We're going to save the game. We'll probably play some more later. I'll be back.